Today I have a random video for you. I have some things from Costco, from Amazon, and then I'm going to tell you about my eye appointment. So if you're interested in this content, just stay tuned and I'll get right to it. So I'm going to start this video off with a few things from Costco. Yesterday we had to go to Charleston to the VA hospital down there, and there's a big Costco there, so on the way home we stopped and picked up a few things. Now the first thing is a scale. Now we've never had a scale in our home ever. We just never had one. And we decided to get one because due to my husband's different surgeries and everything, he no longer produces any testosterone, and that affects your weight very much. And so he's trying to keep an eye on that and do the best that he can. And so we got this scale from Costco. It is so nice. It is so heavy. It goes up to 400 pounds, and it's glass, very thick glass, and it's the Weight Watcher scale. And it was on sale. So we got it for $14.99. So we went ahead and picked one up, and he's very pleased with it. He's already used it, and it comes on right away and tells you your weight, and it's very well made, very heavy. So here's my new scale. Well, the first scale I've ever had. The other thing that we got was this diffuser. Now wait till you see how big this is. If you've been with me for any time, you know I love diffusers. And I have a couple of them, but I have never seen one like this. It is so big and heavy and well made. It's made by a company, I believe it was Elvia, E-L-V-I-A. I will have everything listed below if you want to check anything out. But this changes colors. It has 7 colors, and it also has, I believe, 7 sounds like the ocean, rain, meditation sounds, things like that. It came with 3 bottles of essential oils, peppermint, lavender, and lemon seagrass. And this thing is just beautiful. And it's 10 hours of continuous time, or if you just wanted to let the steam out, the essential oils out every 30 seconds, it will last 20 hours. It's really large. And I just love it. I love the colors and how well made it is. And this was $69 regular price, which I would never pay, even though I feel it's worth it, but it's just kind of high for a diffuser in my opinion. But it was on sale, $20 off, so we got it for $49. So I love this, and as I hope the colors are showing up, it changes colors. So that's that. That was my 2 things from Costco. Now I'm on to Amazon. All right, some of you that have been watching me for a while are going to laugh because you know I don't wear much makeup, and especially eyeshadows and that. I'm just not good at that. So what do I get? This Makeup Brush Professional case. Okay? It's really soft. It feels like leather, but I'm sure it isn't. I think it was $23, somewhere around there. Again, I'll have it listed below. It has a very nice zipper. Wait till you see this. Ta-da! Look at all these brushes for a girl who doesn't wear much eyeshadow. I know, makes no sense. But I had a lot of brushes. This is a piece of velvet that, you know, protects each side. And this set of brushes right here, all these are those e.l.f. brushes. I think it was a limited edition for Christmas. And I heard they were very, very good brushes. And it was $30 for the brushes at Christmas time. Well, the day after Christmas at Walgreens, they were marked down 50%. So I got all these brushes here for $15. The other brushes, some were given to me by a daughter-in-law, or maybe came with something. And most of them are e.l.f. brushes that I have picked up myself because I do love the e.l.f. brushes. So this is fantastic. And you can fold it. It has these tabs on each end on both sides, and you fold it around and snap it, and then it sits, like this, like a stand that you can work from. And I think it's just wonderful for people that are really into eyeshadows and their brushes. I'll tell you who really needs this is Queenie from the channel Makeup Queenie 68 and Robin from the channel Robin's Beauty Over 50. Both of those girls do beautiful eyeshadow looks. They have so many different palettes, and they are so creative, and they can blend all these different shadows together. So that's who should have something like this. Me, not so much, but I just had to have it. So I got it, and I really, really love it. I just like knowing I have this. Maybe someday I'll learn how to do eyeshadow, and then I can use more of these brushes. Another thing I got, well, I have a lot of trouble sleeping. I do not sleep well at all. And I've tried different things. Nothing seems to work. So I thought I would try some eye masks, that you put on to keep the light out. Maybe that would make a difference. I don't know. But anyhow, I got this 3-pack, came in this little case. Got it off Amazon. I believe it was $8.95 for 3. There's 3 colors, black, blue, and a purple. And hey, look at this. It looks like a little bra, doesn't it? It really does. And the reason I really love these is because, see, they're dented in here, cut in like this. So that's why it kind of looks like a bra to me. But I think that's going to really make a difference for me because I'm very claustrophobic. These will not be snug against your eyes like flat across because of the dome shape. And you just put that on. They all have a nice adjustable band in the back, and the material is very soft. It's like what bras are made out of. So I'm going to be giving these a try. I just received them yesterday, and I didn't open it, so I didn't use it last night, but I'm going to use it tonight and see if it makes a difference. I think they're darling, and I think it's the kind of eye mask that would really work, especially for me. I don't want anything pressing on my eyes or eyelashes. And there's plenty of room in here, so I won't feel so claustrophobic. Another thing that I got, a good month ago, is this sweater shaver. Now, I've always wanted one of these because I have a lot of sweaters. I don't buy a lot of new clothes, and I keep all my old clothes. And I have sweaters that I really love, lightweight sweaters, and they're still in good shape, but they get those little balls on them, like where they pill up a little bit. And this just shaves them right off. It has 2 speeds. That's high, and that's low. And you just run it along your clothes, your sweaters, and it just shaves them right off. When I got this, I was so excited. I got everything out that I could find that had any kind of pilling or little fuzz balls. and I went over all of them. I was looking for things to shave with it. So it came with this little carrying case, and it also came with 2 extra blades. I believe it was $23. Again, I'll have everything listed below, but I'm very happy with this and so glad I finally got one. Couple other things I got. You know how a lot of you girls love that. I think it's Maybelline does it. The Outlast. It's the lipstick. Let me see. No, it's not Maybelline. It's CoverGirl Outlast. And most of them have a lipstick on one end, and then the oh, what do you call this? The clear that you put over top of the lipstick to make it stay and last all day. Well, I don't have the lipsticks, but on Amazon they had just the clear topper that you can put on over any lipstick. I think it was $3.34. Feels good. So I got this and then just 2 makeup products. Of course, you know I love Profusion. They're very good quality eyeshadow palettes, and they're very inexpensive. I got this off Amazon, and these are eyeshadows all up here, and then 3 blushes down here. And they're just the colors I love, the light colors, the pinks, things like that. And I used this today on my eyes, and I was very pleased with it. They're so pigmented. These colors are very soft, and that's what I gravitate toward. I believe this was $5 on Amazon. So that's that. It's called the Pink Nudes, the Profusion. And then I got one other Profusion palette, and this is the Pro Face palette, the Profusion Pro Face. And it comes in this black case, and it shows you here on the outside everything you get. I have not opened this yet, but all these up here, these are all eyeshadows. It's 21 eyeshadows, mattes, some shimmers, satins, and a nice variety of colors, some dark colors too. And these are highlighters, and this is a brow wax, and these are 2 brow colors, like a light and a darker one. And then comes with 2 brushes. This is the face palette down here. You have your contour, your blush, and your bronzers. So I'm excited to try these. I know this was under $10, and I just love Profusion. It's so affordable, but it's good quality. So I'll let you know once I start using this, but I was very pleased with that. And that's all I got from between Costco and Amazon. I just wanted to share those with you. Now I'm going to share my eye appointment that I had this week. I made my appointment for my eye exam, and I am so excited because my eyes didn't change for the first time in probably 15 to 17 years. It just seemed like all that time, every time I went back for a new eye exam, my eyes had gotten worse. I needed a stronger prescription, and I thought, when is this going to end? Probably never, because my eyes are just going to keep getting older. But for the first time, they didn't change. And I hadn't been there in 18 months. And so they stayed the same. I didn't need a new prescription. I was very excited about that. The other thing is, those of you who have been with me, you know that I'm very concerned about eyes because of my mother, because she has macular degeneration, because she has gone blind, and I've seen her struggles with losing her sight, and it's really scary, and it worries me. I'm just afraid that it's hereditary. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm just afraid I'm going to get it because she has it. But I had all that checked, He said my macula is perfect. There's nothing wrong. No signs of macular degeneration. Oh, thank you. I'm so grateful for that, and that everything else looked good. I had good eye health, no problems, no signs of cataracts yet, as of now. None have started, so that was good news. So all in all, it was a great visit, and it just lifted a burden off my shoulders. I waited 18 months instead of going at 12 months, just because I was fearful of hearing I see some signs of macular degeneration starting. You know, we get these things in our head, and that's what happens. But thankfully, none of that. I do suffer from dry eyes a lot, and I use the Cystane eye drops. And he suggested, because they're not working as well for me, so he suggested for me to try these. And that's the Cystane Complete Dry Eye Relief Fast Acting Hydration Tear Evaporation Protection Nano Droplets for better coverage. So I am using these now. He said these should help more. And what helps even more than that, he asked me if I had ever tried the Cystane Gel Drops. I had not. And he said that would be the best for really dry eyes. So I'm going to get those also. The other thing I talked to him about, you all may be interested in, last year I had talked to him about those Lumify drops because I didn't know if they were safe to use. You know, they're the ones that make the whites of your eyes whiter. So I had called him and talked to him about that last year. And he researched them. He got them for himself. He said they're perfectly safe, will not cause your eyes any harm, any problems. And so I just thought I'd share that with you for any of you that are concerned or weren't sure if you could use them. You absolutely can. You can confirm that with your own eye doctor. The other thing I asked him about was those lash growth serums. I've never used one. I was afraid to because, again, I'm so afraid of causing an eye problem or an eye issue or doing any damage to my eyes. But he said they're perfectly safe. Don't have to worry as long as you use as directed. Now, I have not used one, and I don't know if I'm going to or not. I'd love to because they say they make your eyelashes fuller, thicker, longer. But when you stop using it, they go back to how they were. And I just don't know if I want to commit to something that I'm going to have to use for the rest of my life just to have nice lashes. Maybe I should just accept what I have. So that's that. So that's the end of my video on my eyes, Costco, and Amazon. So you know I like to leave you with an inside beauty tip. And today's inside beauty tip is on gratitude. I know I've done that before, but on a much deeper level of gratitude. And I say that because, you know, I think at this age, we all are grateful if we have good health. We're thankful and grateful, and I know I am every day. I say how grateful I am for my health. I wake up in gratitude. I wake up and thank God that I got out of bed, that I could walk down the hall to get my coffee, that things were still working, and so far so good. And that's great. It's a great way to start the day. But I realized after I had this eye exam, I need to deepen that on a much deeper level. I need to really thank God for my eyes, for my vision, for the fact that I don't have any eye disease. And I need to make that deeper, on a deeper level, and really praise him for that, because I am extremely grateful. And all the praise goes to him. So there's so many things that, you know, we gotten wise to as we've gotten older and that we've learned, and that's wonderful. But we can always deepen it and go to a whole new level of gratitude. And that's what I'm focusing on, a much deeper level of gratitude in all things. But I definitely have increased my level of gratitude for my eyes. So I just wanted to share that with you. I thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.